For mental peace, focus on communication, truth, and clarity. For emotional peace, surrender and also take advantage of divine timing. For physical peace, enjoy adventures and the spirit of curiosity in the realm of the unknowns. For spiritual peace, be generous with your time, your love, your resources, or anything else that you can willingly and lovingly give. Okay, let's delve deeper into the meanings of the cards. So for mental health, the main message is about messages. It's about expression, communication, clarity, truth, getting it out. Don't hold anything back. I mean, maybe there are things you should hold back. Your mental peace is really served by being able to communicate in a way to others and to yourself that has a lot of substance. Maybe with your self-communication, you do some more journaling or really pay attention and witness your thoughts and kind of fine-tune a little bit about your internal communication or your self-talk. Maybe you'll want to use affirmations or mantras or different things that can really take a better hold of how you're communicating internally. You know, a lot of times we aren't exactly conscious of the things that loop in our minds, and we don't know essentially how negative or how repetitive our thoughts can be. So it's really important to witness your self-communication and fine-tune that if you are seeing that maybe there's some things that are happening that could be handled in a healthier way. And with communication with others, of course, have truth, kindness, purity be at the forefront of your communication, but also make sure that you're just being open and honest about what's going on in your world. And this may have to do with your personal communication, but it also could have to do with professional communication. So if there's something that you've been, thinking about or had on the back burner, this is a great month to have that be your center of attention. Maybe you are working on a book. Maybe you are writing to different people to, get them involved with a project of some sort. Really look at how communication can serve you and your mental health and your mental well-being and your sense of cognitive peace. How is your thinking served by better communication this month? It's a good question, maybe a good question to journal about, and maybe some fun ideas will come that maybe you wouldn't have thought of when you were just thinking about it. And, another aspect of journaling is that you can really get to certain insights that don't always come when you're just thinking. There's something about putting pen or pencil to paper that's different than even writing, on a computer or a, digital way of writing. I feel like it really helps us get to deeper insights and better understanding of ourselves and the world around us when we actually write. So try it out. Write to yourself, write to others. Get it out, express. It's very, very healthy this month for you to do that. And for emotional peace, it's all about divine timing. So this may be being patient. It may be taking advantage of a situation that is presenting itself to you. It's really a month of feeling out timing. The main message is that there are things at play in the big cosmic dance that we don't control, but that we can, enjoy and take advantage of because of what is happening. So there are benefits that we can have personally that are part of the bigger picture. One of the messages of this card is also to pray that you will know and trust your intuition in regard to whether to be patient or to essentially strike when the iron is hot for an opportunity that's coming. You know, sometimes things look promising that actually don't work out, and vice versa. So if you can really get into a state where you are not jumping to conclusions, you are trusting your intuition, you're trusting your mind, you're trusting your heart, you're trusting all aspects of your internal wisdom so that you can really understand what to do, because sometimes things just aren't what they seem. So know that a lot of big forces are whirling around you, and that you can have some benefit from these bigger forces, even if it's not the right time for something absolutely wonderful to happen. You could have, you know, a good time along the way if you are riding the stance and understanding the subtlety that your inner intelligences are sharing with you, so that you can, you know, enjoy life even more and take advantage of divine timing. It might be a good month to pay a little bit of extra attention to the moon cycle and to look at the bigger energies astrologically around you, so that you can understand some of the bigger forces that are influencing the world and the people around you. And that way you can be a little bit more in tune and kind of know what to expect as far as, you know, if people are on or off, if that makes sense. So for physical health, the unmarked trail card was also the card that I pulled last month for physical health. So it is another month of really trusting your spirit of curiosity and going bravely forward into the unknown. You know, we can't always know what the next step is, even sometimes, but we have to put one foot in front of the other and keep going in life. You know, like the Bob Dylan line, keep on keeping on, just like a bird that flew. You know, it's important to just keep going. And we don't always have a roadmap for life. We don't always know what we're supposed to do or what the healthy or right thing is to do. But again, you know, trusting your inner intelligences to foster a sense of self-trust to know what to do at each step. And sometimes that knowing what to do is just a step forward. So approach the month as if an adventure. Approach it like there are some fun surprises to uncover. You know, especially if you've been in a little bit more of like a negative or pessimistic frame of mind. It's really important to foster a sense of curiosity and know that, you know, there will be disappointments in the future of your life and in everyone's life, but there will also be fun surprises. And if you just keep your heart open as much as you can, even if you're dealing with disappointment and things like that, it will really help you not feel so restricted or like you're bracing for something bad that's going to happen, because there will be good stuff. So just go forward knowing that good stuff is out there for you. And again, with the Dance of the Planets card, you know, it really is about divine timing. We don't control a lot of things in life or the world. We control some things, but the main thing that we can control is our perspective and our viewpoint about certain things. So if you can look at, okay, how is my mindset going to be the healthiest when I'm dealing with some unknowns, maybe some insecurity or some feelings of instability, and just really being as positive as you can in a very realistic way, not in a toxic positivity or, fake sort of way, but just in a way where you know that there's going to be some good stuff, even if you know that there's going to be some bad stuff too. So for spiritual health, look at what you can offer to others. It's a wonderful thing and a wonderful feeling when you do something or give something to someone that they really, really appreciate and that they benefit from. It's not, when we think about generosity, it's not just about wealth. It's not just about money. Generosity can come from all kinds of different avenues. We can be generous with our time. We can be generous with, doing a favor for someone. We can listen. We can give gifts. We can make something for someone. There are all kinds of ways that you can be generous with people. So be creative and think, what would serve me? What would make me feel really good to give to someone? And what would make them feel good? Hopefully those two things will match up. Because when they don't, it gets a little bit trickier. So if we're putting all these messages together, and we're thinking about the unmarked trail card and the dance of the planets, there's a lot of unknowns that are happening there. And so trust is a huge one. Self-trust is really, really important. We might not be able to trust the outer circumstances. We might not be able to, trust everyone in our lives. But if we have a sense of self-trust where we know what to do, we understand how we work, and we understand our choices and our intention, then that can really carry us through some moments of confusion and maybe some resistance to being open, because we want to have control, we want to have predictability, we want to have stability. But when we don't have those things, or just in general, when we're looking at life and living life on life's terms, those are really good mindsets to have, of just that self-trust if there's nothing else that we can trust. Some of the other aspects of the cards have to do with the colors present. So these cards this month, the overall messages have a lot to do, again, with communication and the throat chakra, creativity, expression, communication, being in flow, not having any kind of real stopping point, just that continuous river of communication and creativity. And then heartfelt everything, thinking about everything coming from a spirit of love and kindness and community and connection. If we have that at the forefront of all of our decisions and all of our intentions, then that's a wonderful ingredient in the recipe for peace. And then the color gold, that can have to do with money, but it also has to do with a sense of sovereignty and royalty. So think about what sets you apart from other people, not in a hierarchical type of way, but what makes you unique and what makes you, the crowned one at the top of your kingdom. And think about all of the things that create wealth and a feeling of royalty in your life. And that really comes back to gratitude and looking at the ways that we have control over certain things and the ways that we need help. Maybe we need armies of help to reach our goals. And maybe it's a good month to ask our armies of help to help us reach our goal, in what we're communicating. So just another couple things to think about. This is our deck. For our highest good and highest good of all, please show us what is our healthiest path to peace, June 2024. This is card 15. Archangel Gabriel. For our highest good and highest good of all, please show us what is our healthiest path to emotional peace this month, June 2024. Card number 10. This is our deck. For our highest good and highest good of all, please show us what is our healthiest path to peace, June 2024. It's card number 11. Same as last month, unmarked trail. For our highest good and highest good of all, please show us what is our healthiest path to spiritual peace this month. Card number 1. Be generous. So thank you very much for joining me for the Peace Oracle reading for June 2024. I hope that it's given you some nice guidance to help you get through the month, and come back at the end of the month and see how that played out for you, and let me know. I love reading the comments, and I'm very curious how this lines up for you individually. And if you would like more personalized guidance, I offer one-on-one live video readings online. Go to peaceoracle.com. I've got all kinds of different offerings and can give you some very deep personal insights if you'd like that. And take wonderful, wonderful care and be peace.